Candles? What candles? Candies. I said candles. That's funny. They're my favorite, dude. They last a long time too. Good luck. What are we doing? We shooting dice? What are we doing? What's up, hi ho? Hey, was that you that the video that just got posted? But it's a different name, or is that the title of the video? You got candy too. Hello, Cindy Dixon. How you doing, Grandma? You love it? I don't think I've ever met anybody that doesn't like Lemonhead candies, to be honest, because they're old. They've been around a long time. They're good stuff. Hey, Mama. Oh, you did post. I knew it was you. It must have been the title. I was like running around fast and trying to be on time. So, and I'm on time. Go figure. When you scroll down, um, oh, that's it. Didn't do it again. Okay. Well, anyhow, I don't have a moderator, so periodically I'll post the PayPal. So if there's anybody that like during the auction, if you have to go or something like that, just say so, and I'll stop and I'll post the PayPal and the email. But honestly, if we all use PayPal, all you have to do in the PayPal is put in the note your address, your shipping info, if I don't have it already. But even if you think I do, it's good to put it in there. Also, I'm gonna do a giveaway, and if it runs long, because the first 3 weeks did, um, then we'll do two. JC Will, how you doing, Bubba? Mavada, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Who else we got? We got Susan Payne's in here, and Grandma, and Miss Cheryl Busman. We got High Host Silver, Cindy Dixon, Corey W. Awesome. Grandma Liz's kisses. That's right. And Mr. Joe Miller. Cool. So we got 17 watching. Hi, Adriana. Adriana. I think Mr. Oldies. Am I sub to you? I am sub to you. Okay. I'm just checking. All right. Then I'll post the email, hi ho. Um, and I mean, this is pretty much the same crowd of people that we've always deal with. Um, if you want hi ho, it just depends because I'd offered it to someone else, so I'm not gonna not offer it to you. Because I can carry a couple weeks, kind of like max. So if a couple weeks is something that would help you out, then feel free. But message me first, email me first to let me know like about how much, and then we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? The shipping I don't know though, so that I would have to research. But I'm sure you've already dealt with this before, buying stuff from the States. So you probably already know what the shipping would be. So shipping, same thing, same deal. Anything up to 13 ounces in the United States Post Office is $3.50. That's the flat rate, first rate shipping with tracking. Um, I have sets again. The sets are different. Those are the only things that they will have to be the $7.50 shipping. That's the base minimum for the small flat rate box. So those are the two amounts you're looking at. Unless you bought like a couple of the sets, then I'll get whatever the cheapest is. I don't put anything on top of the shipping. Some people do. I don't. So I don't make a dime or a penny off of the shipping. I just give you guys whatever it costs me, and that's it. I mean, that's the easiest way to do it. I'm just trying to sell coin and good coin. So this giveaway, I got I got a really good looking. It's clad, but it's the bicentennial half, and then I have a proof half that's 1990 deep cameo proof, and then I got a 1908 V nickel, and then a no date buffalo. which you can kind of make out the date, but it would be considered or classified as a no date, even though it's a partial. They call them partials, but I'm not going to call it a partial. Lazy Days, right on. Thanks for coming, you guys. Thanks for everybody. Awesome. The Auction Slayer, huh? She's got a reputation, man. She don't mess around. If it's something she likes, I've watched her now. She will fight for it. And she's pretty good. She's pretty smooth. She knows what she's doing. Sometimes she just outright lets you know, and sometimes she snipes that sucker and she waits till the end, which is that's like I can tell she's been in auctions, doing auctions for a while. So that's cool. So let's see. I'll show the giveaways real quick, and then we'll get into it. And turn the phone off. This is what we got for the giveaways. That's a 1990. It's a proof. Hey, Lincoln Central, how you doing? And then it's a clad half bicentennial, but it's really nice looking. They made a lot of them, but getting them in circulation, they're pretty jacked up, and this one is pretty nice. So that's part of the giveaway. And then 1908 V nickel and a partial, but I'm just going to call it a no date. You could even almost see the date there. But it's a good looking buffalo. It's got its rim. Hi, Loving, how are you? So these will be the giveaways. Like I said, I'm going to do that'd be a good way to mix it up. You know what I'll do? We'll do this. We'll put the no date buffalo with the proof and the V nickel with the bicentennial. How about that? So there'll be 2 giveaways. That'll be good. That'll work. And the proof is really nice. It's not a junky proof, and it's deep. I mean, it's deep cameo. It's nice. And there's your reverses. So that's what will be given away. I'll try to pick like a third through. I'll be able to tell where we're at in about half an hour. All right. It's my candy box. Ooh, there's one left. All right, 21 people. Rising Treasures, how are you, man? I was later on after the auction. I know you just posted stuff, so I was about to click on it. I just didn't have the time. Matter of fact, everybody, hi ho, and I'll be getting to you guys' stuff. I try to keep up all week, and I was under the weather most of the week again. From the week before, I was sick. Then, not too sick this time, except cough. The cough it gave me, I've just been like, just horrible. It's been killing me. So, we can get into it. Yeah, let's do that. The first thing I'm putting up, this is the we might be too close, huh? Possibly. Okay. This is a special prestige, right? But it's the very first year, 1983. That's the first year. It's even got a different housing, like book style. It's a lot different. It's smaller, but it's bound all the way around. And its clasp is different. It's like a button clasp, which is kind of cool. Deep cameo, very pretty coins. And this it comes with this box. It has all its original paperwork. 1983, it's the first year of prestige set. So I'm gonna start the bidding at 35, because I think it books for in the 40s. So We're gonna start it. Man, the nickel and the quarter. It's hard not to rip these suckers out, I swear. That's a lot better than last week, being able to see them. And let me turn it upside down for you. So it comes with all the standard ish and deep cameo, and then it comes with the dollar coin, and it's got a little hazing on it from the plastic. Buffering. All right, we start at 30 if there's anybody who wants to jump in at 30. That puts you in the $15 plus area. Genuine leather, bound. And then we'll show you the each card. All original. It's got all its stuff. Oops, sorry about that. And here we are. That's what I was doing now. I was showing you this because the dollar, I think in almost every set, hey CrowdGen, you're gonna have the 90% silver. It'll be the big one. It'll be the commemorative that's in the prestige sets. So it's 90% silver, and it's the size of it's 26 grams. It's the same. It is eagle. It's like our American Eagles, but it's an Olympic silver dollar. So you can't get that coin in anywhere else except from the prestige set, I believe. And then everything else is it's standard-ish, except but proof. So clad coinage. But it is the first year. So this is when the prestige sets started. And it's nice. The others are like a velvet case. I want to say this is the only one that they started out and they made it really nice. It's bound in leather. The whole thing is genuine leather. It's a really nice case. I mean, and it's pristine. It's been sitting in the box forever. And I mean, there's not a scratch on the thing. Very gorgeous. All its bindings. It's just a good looking set. Excuse me. All right. So you want to be a mod, Cryo? Because you'd be helping me out. And I don't have to check your background. The gods have spoken. They said, rinse thy CryoGen. Awesome. And anybody that mods during my auctions, you get paid in coin. Right on. I had meant to ask you before. All right, we're going to set that aside for if anybody wants to revisit it. Now we're going off to the 1994. That was 83. Okay, this one. This is one of the bigger in velvet. This is the 1994 Prestige set. And it has its I have the original box, the original paperwork, everything the same. 1994. And it's an Olympic. That's a silver commemorative. And these coins are they're pretty good looking. It's actually got 2 commemoratives in it. So if anybody's got soccer, I know soccer is like the most played little league sport. And then we're gonna turn it upside down. It's got these really fancy, like they make them pretty. They dress them up pretty nice. 1994 Prestige set. So this is we could start that. We could start the bidding at 25 because I think it's a $35. These are what it lists for, and they're all. I mean, that's mirror. Hey, Clay Scott, what's going on, man? All right, let me grab the card. Let's see if we can. I'm gonna type in the chat real quick for you, Cryo. The PayPal. So you could copy that. Nice try, Logan. How are you, youngster? 25. You got started at 25, kiddo. Hey, Daniel. Daniel is the lucky owner. Let me see. I'm gonna show it off. Or, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ask first. Is that okay with you, Daniel? If I show that? All right. On a different note, just really quick. Daniel is a customer of mine that lives local to me, and I tracked down for him because he wanted, and that's 1898, which is it's even lower mintage than the 99. He had said it to me wrong. This is PCGS in the blue, the old school blue holders, right? MS62, and that is a gold coin. Look at that beauty. It's a Liberty. $10. This is the $10 piece. $10 gold coin. That's gorgeous. This is a type coin too, for all those type sets. Yeah. I mean, God, I wish I could afford one myself. Pretty expensive stuff. We're talking $700 range here, 7 to 8 actually. So yep, congratulations, Daniel. You're welcome, man. I'm glad I could get that for you, dude, because that was like, it was just perfect timing, man. You were already in the market for it without me knowing, and I had remembered him saying that he had it. So that was just dumb luck because they don't last long at the shop over there. Okay, so we're back to the 94, you guys. Hey, Oakside. Or Oakside. Oaksy. Old Wormwood. How you doing, man? So we're looking for 25 to start the bid on this. This is $35 set. So this is one of the reasons I'm even getting these sets is because of the window. Like if you go to the coin shop and try to get them yourself, they're just gonna quote you straight up the $35 that it quotes for. So what I'm doing is I'm instead of making what normal would be, it's my wholesale. I'm cutting my profit down. That's the only way I can get you guys these good things for this price. So, what's up, Corey? We got two Corys, I believe, in here. I know we got two Corys in our circle. Both good guys. Thank you, Logan. This is the first time you asked me, Logan, so I'm gonna have to. It won't be for today, but I'll let me think it over, okay? And I'll give you an answer. Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze, you last time you were in here, I didn't have a chance to click on you, so I will click on you now and check your channel. You have no zero subscribers, which makes me think that are you my Blaze, Johnny Blaze? All you gotta type in there is yes or no. All right. Oh, why didn't you should have said something, man? And you can't leave without buying nothing either. And yours is pickup. I'm not shipping it to you. I thought it was you. And it's kind of busy doing this by like solo, dude. It really is. Matter of fact, you could be stopping by after work and like on because I'm trying to do this at the same time every week. I mean, same time every yeah, same time every week. Excuse me. You could help. Nothing. Nobody likes to get these because you can't get these commemoratives anywhere else. They have to if you do see them solo. They were they were taking out of these sets, broken. Some people break the sets down. Well, you got credit with me. Yeah, I did. Cheryl, I ate the most biggest burger today and fries, and I even got onion rings on top of that. Okay, we're gonna set this one off to the side, you guys. And we'll see if this one gets you guys. Your juice is flowing. Yeah, I can't chance missing meals and my sugar, man. It just makes my sugar so wacky. Okay, so this one is cool because I don't know how many of them do this, but it's the 1992, and this is the Mint Premier silver set, right? And then it's also velvet case. I mean, it's gorgeous. But this one, and I'm gonna set it up for you. It's spring loaded. This is crazy cool. So it ends up like this on its own, so that it can sit. You see that? So that's I think that's cool. It's kind of like the mint sets, proof sets, the ones in the rinky dink plastic holders. Like this is metal and heavy as heck. And this is silver. This is the mint proof, United States mint proof set. And I have the original box. We'll set this here for a second. You know what? I should have did that. Uh, let's see. Let me get something to set this on really quick. Oh, here we go. How about a penny box? Penny box, perfect. There we go. So we have its case, and it's pristine. And this is 1992. One second, 95. No, that's that one. What did I do? Forget to do this one? Possibly. Do. Real quick, I'll tell you right now. I can't believe I missed it. I apologize. Two more shakes of a leg and we'll have a starting price right now. There we go. And 92 proof silver premier. Because there's two of these. They make a 92S proof set in silver, but this is the premier set. The set in 92 they made a prestige, a regular S proof. They made the mint P and D, and then but this premier, I want to say, God, is it the first? It possibly, I think it's the first year of the premier. That's why I had gotten it. It's kind of special that way. So anyhow, this set is like really reasonable. It's about a $24 set. So we could start the bidding on this one at 15. $15 to start the bid on this one. It says silver on it. So your $half in this, it's 90% silver. It's the 12 and a half grams standard-ish. Your quarter, 90% silver. Your Roosevelt dime, 90% silver. The nickel and the penny are the only two that are clad coinage. So it's the dime. It's like, 64 and down. You get your dime, your quarter, and your half, or they're all silver. 90% fine silver. With original box, with all of its cards, etc. It's pristine. The box is in perfect shape. We have Lincoln with 15, looking for 16. No, I don't mind if anyone uses caps. I prefer it because I can see better. That's why I type in cap. And then people think you're yelling, but if you want to insinuate that you're speaking louder, that's what all the punctuation's for. People have forgotten how to use punctuation properly, like quotation marks and stuff like that, and exclamation. We've all gotten lazy. Everybody thinks you're yelling if you just typed in capital. It's funny, kind of, but I don't mind at all. Excuse me. So yeah, this is cool. I like that. And then the reverse, I'll turn it around for you, because these coins are really, really gorgeous. Look at that. That's about as good as it gets. I mean, it really is. Look at the nickel. And the nickel's clad. Look at this deep cameo and it's like super mirrored. Now I don't know who knows how they make these, but I do. So that plancher, to get that coin to look that nice, they roll them extra thick. So the planchers, when they're already made different than they normally are. So they're fatter. The reason they're fatter is because they get struck 2 times instead of 1 time, and that's how they get that mirror finish. It's under all the pressure and tonnage of being struck so hard, but it's struck 2 times. So it really is a process. Yeah, 92S. And it's the premier. It's not the regular, because they have a regular silver proof set. This is the better of the two. So there's like really they treat these things like super gingerly, and it's the only way they can. And I guess like they're supposed to be under a fine tooth comb, but you occasionally get sets that you can find a flaw, but it's pretty hard with these, and they're low numbered. You know, they make 100 million of these things. God, look at that quarter. Yeah, it's worth a lot more than what I started it at. But that's what auctions are, you know, like the market. You guys dictate the market. It's what people are willing to pay, really. And it's got that nice clasp, and that locks. Oh no, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. And then it's made to look like a book, like they all are. And look at that. Oops, sorry. I'm saying look at that. And it's not even in the camera. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. And it's velvet, the case. 16 look for 17. No, Lincoln. Shipping is through $3.50 up to 13 ounces. That's normal first rate with tracking. The only exception would be the few sets that I have tonight because of their size. So shipping on this will be $7.50. That is the cheapest that anyone could get because it's the small box flat rate shipping. Just on the sets because this is too heavy and too large for me to ship it first class, because first class is $3.50 up to, when you go on the website for the post office, up to 13 ounces. I've even had packages that were like at 12.1 because I weigh everything myself. They still charged me the full. It jumps to like $5 or something, and it was a fiasco. Like learning the shipping through the last couple of years has probably been one of the most difficult parts of doing auction because I've been doing this for a few years, and God, the shipping, just like you would think it would be easy, and it's not. So we're gonna call this second. This is on second call, so it's going once, going twice, you guys. This is your box. These are pristine, like brand new. They are brand new. Brand new 92. Just so you see it for yourself. It actually comes with special directions on how you set it up because these were made to be displayed. Which is nice. And here's your card. Specifications. Pretty standard-ish. Telling you that they're silver, etc. All right. 17 looking for 18. 18. All right, we're at 16. I'm sorry. Looking for 17. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Last call. Sold. That's a good. That's a nice set. Very nice set. Who to Sherrill. Awesome. So 92. 92 silver. Premier. 4. 16. All right. And of course shipping's combined, so if you have a set plus another set, or buy coin or etc., we'll get it all straightened out. You're not going to pay more than you need to pay, and I'm not going to make a dime on shipping. Eventually I'll have it all written out in the title and stuff. I'm still learning the streaming. Okay, so now we're going to jump to, this is a nice thing. This isn't something like you see all the time because they're hard to find. But this is from Littletown. But I know Dansko makes the book for this Littletown Prestige Collector Series. Okay, and that's the back of the binder. Then we have it here on the front. Same thing. This is the complete. Thank you, Corey. This is the complete, and I'm hoarse too, my voice. Appreciate that. Ike Dollar. There we go. Sorry about that. Proof collection. So this is going to have one second. This stupid thing. There we go. Okay. This is going to have all of the proofs from the whole series. Wilbur. And it comes with a bronze medal, mint medal. I've never seen one of those. Not the Eisenhower. I have some, but it's Littletown. They're pretty reputable. And then right next to it is its certificate. And this is like the same size as like the regular Danskos for like your penny Dansko or your it's pretty. Maybe I can grab one to show you the relation. But you can kind of tell by the Eisenhowers because you know how big the Eisenhowers are. So it's a one page. It was made this way, sold this way. And because it's just the proofs. And it's clean. There's not a speck of anything. It's not hurt nowhere. I put it straight into a plastic bag, Ziploc. That I have Ziplocs this big. So to protect anything, I always keep my stuff in sleeves that go in binders. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty clean. So anyhow, this I would like to start at 35. $3 days? Yeah, Susan, that's fine. That is fine. And then of course the shipping, this will be shipped out, like I will make sure I protect it in between layers of cardboard, etc., and padding. But the shipping on this is the same as those big prestige sets. It'll be $7.50, and they'll come to you in the red bag from the United States Post Office. It's not first class. It's a step up from first class. It's with priority. Oh, I couldn't spit that out. Priority mail. That's what that's what it'll come to you. And there's room in there. I could safely pack more into that bag because there's no limit on that bag. So this is cool. This is awesome. I had never saw this before. I was actually about to purchase a full book, the whole series, and they're pretty pricey. They're in the $150 range for the whole set, and this one was in with a few, and I was happy to find it because I think that it's a nice set. All it's actual title, like if you were to search right now, it's the Ike Dollar All Years Proof Collection from Littleton. So we got PV in there with 40, awesome. And I mean, it's clean. Sometimes the buttons on the back from they're not necessarily rivets, pot rivets, but they kind of look like them to me, get spotty or rusty, and these aren't. This thing, it's immaculate. It's pretty nice. Excuse me. So I'm gonna set this here for 1 second. We have Susan with 41, looking for 42. I don't know if the lighting is good there. And then don't forget, you guys, that a few more after this, and we'll do one of the giveaways. I got two different giveaways. One will be V-nickel with the bicentennial clad half. It's pretty nice, and then a proof half with a buffalo nickel for everybody that got in here after I had said that. I just got to squirt some cough stuff in my throat, or I'll start coughing, and we'll have to call it 45. Looking for 46. God, that stuff is great. That works so good. All right, we're gonna call this on its second call. We're gonna put us on second call so we can get to everything. I got good stuff, and I want you guys to be able to see at least to a certain place. I always put enough out just in case that we keep going, but I want to keep this to a respectable time. So second call. Yeah, it's been so cold, now it's warm. Yeah, Lincoln knows. If Lincoln calls them pretty, you know they're pretty because that man knows his Ike dollars. That's for sure. So we're on second call. We're coming up on last call. Fair warning. Ooh, dang, that sucker's pretty. That going once, going twice. We have a bid of 50. Or I'm sorry, 46. I love singing. 47. Right back over the top. And then we're gonna get these the right way. Get that camera to focus. $47. We have a bid of 48. 48. Looking for 49. Okay, that's one thing that I did not know. We have a bid of 50. Is that on the bronze metal? It's not like our regular coins, how we flip them. It's like cryo stuff, right? Cryo, when you flip your penny, it's not the same as ours, right? Top down. I believe that's the case. How you doing, Mari? So when you see the head there, right? And if we were to go ahead going down, just straight down and flipping it over, you see the Ikes, that's our American coinage. It's still looking at us the right way. Metal orientation is what it's called. Thank you, Ollies. But you can see on the bronze metal, it's not the case. So I did not know that. You learn, man. There's so much to learn. It's not even funny. Okay, so we are at 50, and this is on second call. It's coming up on its last call. So fair warning, last chance to bid. Going once. Going twice. And then we're going to call this one sold, people. So Mr. Professor, right? Peavy, there we go. Okay. Awesome, congratulations. It's a good set. And then Ken. And that one will show. I almost forgot to write that down. And then that's the Ike. Proofs. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna put this back in its plastic. Okay. Let's see here. Right there. Got one of those. Okay. We can get this out of the way just because I only have one. So let's do that. We're going to show you a Red Seal 1953 B series $2 bill. We'll start the bidding at 4. This is a I don't know if the jargon or the terminology is different in money. I know the scale is the same, 1 to 70, and I know that 65 to 70 is all about the paper quality. You even have to pay more when you send it out to be graded. If you want to even get into the grades, they're higher than 65. But this has fold here, here, and then not quite horizontal all the way across. That's like typical, like when they do have a few folds, but it has a little bit of an impression here, like it was, which I'm not sure how that was done. It must have been like sat on something, or something was in between it. I don't know. It's kind of a weird one, but the paper is great. It's cut nice. It's very clean. So like this is, when you look at you can look it up. It's free. The grading scale, even though it's possible that it was uncirculated, but it can't be uncirculated because of the folds. They grade these. You'll get to the next grade, the grade above, and it goes by the count of the creases. It literally, so with 2 and 3 major crease, but the corners are good. This is it's close to an about uncirculated, which is kind of cool. I've been beefing up. I've been reading on it because I have access to a lot of not graded money, like everything you could think of, a pretty good size collection. So that first auction that I did that was just paper, that's how I was able. I'll pay later. Yeah, Ken, that's fine. You got it, man. No problem. Okay, so here's your back. Is that focusing? Let's try this over here. I know they did well because the light seems to bounce off the white pretty well. Crazy, crazy guys. Excuse me. God, that coffee's just killing me. So it's pretty clean. That's you back. Too close to focus. Is that possible? No blue pea, huh? $53B. It's good looking. This is good looking. So we are at 4, and then we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. So we're at second call. We already have a bid of $4, Susan. Mari, yeah, that I've already extended that offer to 2 people, and they're using it, so that I can carry that. If it's going to get into a high amount, like if you bought something, here and there, and then just message me ahead of time, like during the auction, so that I can definitely say yes or no, because I don't want to get too over my head. But yeah, a few days is way respectable. That's fine. All right, so we're at 6, looking for 7. You know what? And then if I do that, then I can do this. Uh-oh. Check you out, Mr. Fancy Pants. I made my own tripod. I make a lot of my own everything. Oh, that's funny. Um, I don't have others written down in my lineup, Cindy. But if you want to see, I do have a few that are leftovers from the auction 2 or 3 weeks ago. I haven't had time to put them on the other places that I'd sell. So I can show, I want to say, a couple silver certificates, and possibly a silver certificate star, $1. And then I have some modern, closer, like 96 or 2013. I have 2 that have cool serial number. So nothing crazy big. They're kind of low grade, the silver certificates. So that's I could do that. So 7, we're on second call, you guys. Coming up on last call. Hey, there he is. What's going on, Bill? Bill's here to steal something slabbed for very cheap for his 3rd week in a row. He's gonna set a record here at Lemonhead Penny Auction House for the deal. We're gonna give away a title every week, a deal sniffer. He can sniff out the deals. Coming up on final call. Going once. Going twice. Oh, we got a bid of 8. Right in there. Someone's been watching Cheryl. Looking for 9. Yeah, we have 8, Cryo. For Mari. I'll sit you guys there for 1 second while I take off my sweatshirt because I'm getting warm. Big glove on my other hand. All right. Going once, going twice. Fair call. Fair warning. Last chance to bid. Going once. Going twice. We call this one sold. All right. Maury. Or Maury, huh? Maury. Mauryville. For $8. That's your red seal. $2 bill. Awesome. Okay. All right. Okay, this is 1965. This is in the Whitman holder. Okay. So that's a 40% half. No, is it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's the last one, right? Well, I mean, I'm sorry, the first one. Up till 70. Correct. That's right. All right, so we're going to start this one. Yeah, it's the 40% half. That's right. Now, I showed this when I got it during the beginning of the week because I was so excited about the dime. I kind of forgot about it. I've been busy. I already put it in my lineup because I wasn't going to sell this because I just wanted the dime because this dime is toned like perfectly. We're going to try to show you. Got it. They're hard to get like this toned this way. Where are we at? There we are. It's circular. I should catch it. And it's rainbow. See how the rainbow is coming as I slowly turn it? So this is what you call appealing. It's just very good eye appeal toning because there's toning that doesn't look good. But all your top population coins, they all have this style of toning. Some of them super heavy, really dramatic. But this is where everything's going, people. 30 years ago, 35 years ago, nobody even knew what a tone, didn't give two cents about it. So this is like relatively new. I mean, 3 decades isn't a lot to coin, thousands of years of coin. So we're going to turn this over. Here's your reverse. Sorry. Very nice reverse. And $8. I'll start the bid at 8. How you doing, Parker? Nice looking nickel. Give me a second. I'll tell you if the nickel has full steps. It's got some steps, but I don't know if I could call those full, so I'm gonna have to say no. But it has steps. And this case is not in the, I could not call it pristine. The front is good enough. Why am I not? Oh, duh. But on the back side, exactly at nickel, in this just this general area only, it's got scratching on the case that makes it hard to view the nickel. I apologize because I didn't see that, or else I wouldn't have showed this. But it's still, the coins are, you want to bid on the coins, not the holder. That's my advice anytime. But it's just a standard 65 set. And a lot of them were put in the Whitman holders. So they're nice. He is a newbie. What's up, Mike Wolf? Oh, Parker's your grandson. Right on. Nice to meet you, Parker. How cool, man. I mean, really. To be on there online, and then, yeah, it's sealed. And then to be your grandson on there, to bump into each other or go somewhere, and, you know, I just think that's awesome. It really is. You could open, excuse me, you can open anything most of the time. These, even the special, the SMS sets, if you're really ginger and you go caddy corner, God, I shouldn't show you this stuff, but we're going to show you. No secrets. Caddy corner. We know what that is, right? Caddy from there to there. And if you slowly, you hear it. Sometimes you can get these to come apart without breaking. Because I used to crack open the SMS sets. And then when I got really good at it, trying to find, you know, those top pop coins, I could get them out without hurting them, so that they could be reused, or to put the coins back in. Because on those SMSs, the finish is it's special to itself. Sometimes it's kind of really hard to tell if it really is an ultra or deep cameo, or because they're not supposed to be cameo at all. They're in between a business strike and proof. But the dime in this makes this, that dime is, if you bought this and took that dime out and sent it off, because that's what I would do, it's probably worth the rest of the set, a lot more than the set. It's hard with these cameras, and I don't have the greatest. So like right there, that's a pretty good shot, but it looks even better than that live. So that dime right there, there's no telling. Yeah, 65. There's no telling. I couldn't even guess, to be honest. We have a bit of debate. I just know that I would give it a shot. I'd pay $10 to have this thing graded. It's not a bad strike. It doesn't have no damage, and the toning is just, it's just good looking. It's like what they want to see. It's got all the purples and the greens and yellows. It really is. I mean, look at that right there. But imagine it shiny, because it's shiny in real life. It kind of gets lost on with this camera. Right there, that's what you want. You see that on any of these coins, man, you guys get them. You buy them, you pick them up, you cherry pick them. You don't walk past them. Never. Don't walk past them. Even some ugly toned coins hold top spots, and just because it's a rare thing, So it's like it's not a bad looking nickel either. It's hard to tell, but it might be deep cameo. And then my penny. Love me pennies. It's a good looking 65. Look at Abe. This is one of the more distinguished Abes. Okay, so we're coming up on second call on this one, guys. Where are we at? You know what? I can't tell you 100% because of the scratch, but I see steps. It has steps. Whether it's full or not, you're gonna have to. You'll be the one to find out. Looks like it's got a little rainbow on the quarter too. God, I didn't even notice that. You know, you look at these things at first glance and you think, yeah, okay, that one you pass. You got to take your time. You really do. I spend hours and hours when I'm buying, you know, on stuff and end up not even buying it, and it's because I already know from experience that, you know, everybody looks past the gems and the diamonds in the rough. That's why they're diamonds in the rough still, because most people, they're too impulsive, they're too quick, they don't have patience. The guys that take their time, they're the ones that are holding those. They're the ones that find the $5,000 pennies and the $400 nickels and etc. etc. Or the third ever existing in existence 1958 double die obverse Lincoln cent. God, I had posted that on, so most of you might have had access to it because it auctioned at Stack's Bowers. And it's just cool. They think that that's it, that there's only 3 in existence, but there's one person who, I don't know what information, where he got it from, thinks that that it's not. But a 3 pop, like it matters. Sold $8. Awesome. Thank you, Krylo. I love, right? Yeah. Let's see. And that's the 65. And Whitman. Set. Awesome. Okay, here we go, folks. Now we are coming up to this one. These two. Okay. Yeah, you got the email and you got the awesome. Thank you. Good job, Crown. You know what? Let's do one of the giveaways real quick. We'll do the clad first. So we're gonna turn this around right here. We got the clad bicentennial half. And it's pretty nice. And then we got a V nickel to go with him. And that's 1908. So we got, and you guys help me out. I see 22 watching now. So I'll pad that by 3 to make it 25, which should be pretty safe. If you guys see a higher number or a different number. That's right, old Wormwood. Say that's 5 times fast. Yeah, it is. It is. TDAC Martin 1. Correct, Kyle. Thank you. Okay, let me get a little scratch paper here. Boom, boom. And then we're gonna, where you guys at? See the reflection right there? Kind of off the half. That's because I'm writing it down right here, literally. It's really a lot of trust. It's a trust system here. Okay, so 1 through 25, and I'm writing the number down now. I got it. My hand's on it. I'm not moving my hand. Go ahead and go, you guys. First one to pick it, period. And you, as many times as you want. Come on. Wow. Keep guessing, you guys. All right, Parker Dinwiddie is the first one that I saw. 19. I'm just going to scroll back just really quick to the very beginning and yeah, it's pretty close to when Corey put like 8 gazillion. Yeah, it's right after that. Right after Susan at 15 and Mike Wolf was a 3, Dragon right after her at 7. So yeah, all right, her, I'm not sure. Parker Dinwiddie, you just won yourself a half and a victory nickel. That's the first giveaway, and then we'll do one more. So if you can, the email that CrowdGen has put in the chat, if you can send where you want it shipped to, I'll ship it wherever inside of the continental United States. But I hope I'm shipping it to you. So that's a really nice looking half. I mean, it's gorgeous. It really is. It's a good grade clad coin. And then I got you here for, I might even take it out of that 2x2 and put it in a nice plastic 2x2. 1908. It's got a good rim. This is a decent, nice little V-nickel. So if you don't collect them, this is a good first one. Or if you do collect them, then you already know. And no major damage. Like, these really took it rough, boy. V-nickels. So this is a good looking V-nickel. All right. I'm going to write that down. What was this user's name again? Where you at? Did everybody congratulate her or him? Parker, there we go. Parker Dinwiddie. Parker. And I don't know I don't think I'm subscribed to you. That doesn't sound familiar. So I will check right now too. Dinwiddie, 2 D's. Widdy. I like that name. And that's the giveaway. All right, winner, chicken dinner. Awesome. Right on. That's our giveaway. One of our giveaways. All right. This next thing is these are tokens from the inaugural ceremonies for the presidents. These are bronze, not copper, but bronze. They're in their original package. They're really good looking. And then these are like, they're copies, but they're not like copies, illegal copies. They're copies of the real ones. The real ones are pretty pricey. So it was just one of those neat things that was at my dealer, at my guys, that that he didn't remember he had because he was just laying like on one of the 18 desks there, but he just works it by himself still because he's about to retire. So it's like other dealers, only dealers are allowed to go behind, and we just, we go digging and whatever we find. So these are nice looking. I don't want to call it a complete set. I'm not sure what a complete set would be, but this looks familiar, doesn't it? What is it? That was an Ike. Eisenhower. The reverse. So there is a set of 5, and I wanted to start the bidding on this at $10. So that's $2 each. And they're brass, they're not copper. Brass is more expensive than copper. So we have those 2. Then we have this one. And I think these things are gorgeous. I like the reverse on this one. Okay, then we have a half and a V-nickel. Bicentennial. What did Parker win? Yeah. Oh, is that the grandson that won? Your grandson won the giveaway. Yeah, Parker Dimwitty. He won the 76 half and V-nickel. Cool, man. See, that's pretty cool. Hangs out with his grandpa and he wins. That's bomb. So this is the commemorative the presidential inaugurations. This is a new thing to me, so I did my homework, researched them. That's when I found out that they're real deal, but that these were copies of them, and it's not copy like, you know, Morgan Dollar fake Chinese copy. It's a known thing. It's okay, and they're in the cellophane still. That's what it caught my eye earlier. So if you like halves and commemorative tokens and coins and whatnot, this is an inexpensive way to add to your collection and some really, really pretty American-made stuff. And that's Ulysses S. Grant. And the back is pretty busy. Like that thing it's got a lot going on. I mean, they're struck like well. They're slightly a hair bigger than our half, our candy halves, and they're thicker. They got some weight on them. I'll weigh one right now and let you know what the weight is. But they're pretty girthy, and they're clean. They're nice. Let me tell you what they weigh because I don't have specs on them. But if anybody wants to start the bid, it's $10 for all of them. There's 5 here total. And these are 17 and a half grams. Aha, they're all different. I was wondering if that would be the case. 20. 19 half. I hope my scale's not. And then we have 20. So that's all of them ranged in between what? 19 and a half and 20 and a half. 1 gram plus or minus there. $10. It's probably $5 in brass. No, I don't know. I remember when brass was pretty high though. They're shiny. This is stuff these are the things everybody passes up occasionally. I don't know how many were made, but I know not a lot, just because I've never seen them. Coin Dragon. Yo, yo, yo. So, nobody. And then a rumor, this one that I'm holding is magic. Okay. You can get like 3 wishes. The last guy that had these used only 2. There's 1 wish left on it, I think. You can't hold me to that, so I'm just off the record. All right, so we're gonna pass these up. We'll put these here. All right. This is some of my type of deal. Love. This is what I like. Look at that bad boy. This is 1996 Philly, and it's broad struck, big time. You guys see that? There we go. It's not brilliant uncirculated. It's definitely a unk. It's an uncirculated dime, but it's not that high grade. It's not MS65. People throw the BU around too loosely. They have no idea what it really means, especially on eBay. Oh my God. And then that's what the reverse. You can see the difference there. It's pretty drastic. I think it's drastic. It's not as drastic as some. And then they say, what I've read is that on broad strikes, like the ones where like you only see a little bit of the coin, like you know his bust or the vices, but you want to be able to see the date. So it being broad struck like this and still being able to see the full date, that's what you want in a broad struck air coin. The ones that are like way more drastic than this and only show like, say, from the R up, they don't command more than this one. They're actually less because they don't have dates. I think they should be more. I think they're cooler looking, but these are awesome. So this would start at $9. 1996p broad struck air. That's the reverse. It's going to come to you in this airtight capsule. So it's been in here all its life, except, well, not all its life. I can't say that, except when it was made to the day it was found. So, but since then, yeah, I think it's damn cool. Honestly, every single one of you should already said $9 on this because unless you have them, I take that back. I stand corrected. And we do combine the shipping, of course. So shipping will be combined. Nobody? Last chance to bid on it. 10 Davis. There we go. We got a bid of 9 looking for 10. Oh, 10 Davis. Hey, sorry I have not been over there in the last like 2 weeks specifically. I've been sick, dude. I've been trying to catch up on people's streams and whatnot. So you're on my list of catch up. You know, watch the stuff that's already ran. So I'll be on them and hitting the like button, getting you some watch time, bro. Sorry about that, all you guys. God, I can't even do anything. Just you think just sitting and watching would be easy, but I've been like I just feeling crappy, and it's not my normal me. So we got PV in half an hour. That's why it started this hour earlier, and it seemed to be okay. So I think that'll be the time. 5 is gonna be 4 to 5. I like that. But it might be Tuesday when I lock it down, but tentatively it's always going to be Tuesday or Wednesday. 10, anybody? We have a bid of 9, looking for 10. It's a broad struck error. This is 1996p. It's uncirculated. I'd probably put it like in the MS62 area. It's not brilliant uncirculated. It's not BU, but it's a nice looking broad strike. Let's see, maybe over here and then doing it that way. Yeah, it's a good strike. It's got the wavy like the crazy on the 6 from the metal. I think being stretched out the other way, and I think it might have waved. Like I'm not all that hip to I read as much as I can, but There's such similar striking errors. This is, I know it's a striking error. It's not a planchette error. So going once, going twice. Fair call. Last chance to bid, people. Going once, going twice. And we're going to call it sold. That's a deal. That's a steal, man. You got it, Tim. That's awesome. You should be able to, yeah, realistically, you should be able to get like 15 easy. Days 9. AKA. Excuse me. 1996. I'm just thinking out loud. Philly. Broad struck error. Awesome. Cool, cool. All right. Let's get into, we can do these halves real quick. All right, 1956. Benji, proof. This is 1956. Proof, half. Benjamin. No, I wrote these down. Where you at? Where you at? God, I see that, and then I think I'm missing a page. Click proofs. Let's see. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, no, here it is. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. All right, we're starting the bidding at 14 on this. $14. Sorry about that. Sorry about the delay. I had the page in my notes right in front of me. Put it right in front of me. I'll never find it, right? Put my keys in my hand. Where are my keys? They're in your hand. Oh, okay. Nice looking. Proof finish. 56 silver. This is 90% silver. No, nobody's been in the Benjamins, huh? Not even really nice looking proof. Benjamins? I can never find my phone. I know. I'm not joking. If it's in my hand, I'm looking for it all over, everywhere but my hand. I think it's an old being old thing. So that can never happen to you, Cindy. Come on. What are you, like 17? Nobody? All right. We're going to have to drop it. Or there we go. 14. Looking for 15. Looking for 15. Going once. Putting on second call. Going twice. Right on. My my boy just turned 17. My daughter on the March 4th. She'll be 19. So just 1 year each. Same thing. All right, second call. Going twice. We got 14. We're looking for 15. give you 15 fair. You're the high bidder now at 14, Mari, right? You don't. It's if it closes at 14, dude, it's yours at 14. Don't worry about it. That's how it goes. So going once, going twice. Last chance to bid. This is final warning. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's very nice of you. And once, twice, sold. 1956 proof. 90% silver. Benjamin half. That's a good price. $14, people. And Maryville. Cool. 1956 proof. Half. Excuse me. Okay. Well, I had a 59 coming next. I'm going to skip it. But if anybody wants to see it, there was also a 59 proof half in the Benjamin half, 90% silver. But we're gonna skip past it. So just type in the chat if it's something you want to see. Next, we have a Stone Mountain commemorative $50 in about good to good, roughly. Okay. These are super low mint. I believe it's roughly 1 million made. This is my first one I've ever had myself. And these are commemoratives. If you're new to the because I'm relatively new to commemoratives. Just started doing them a few months back. Did I look for them to even purchase them? But out of all the commemoratives, I think this is how you say it? It's a popular one. Let's put it that way. It still has all its vice. You can read all details. Okay. And excuse me. We are at this is right here. Okay, $20. That's the opening bid for this. $1925 Stone Mountain commemorative, silver commemorative. It's about good. Is very conservative in the grading. Remember, I am not a pro. Anything that I grade or say grade or speak of grade, it's all opinion. So you got to kind of take it with a grain of salt, but grade by the photo yourself. Everything I show in auction is always the coin you receive. But I would say I personally, I'm being conservative, maybe too much all the time. I would call this a good, just because you can see all detail and all device, and you can read all word. It's got its rim. I mean, typically across the board, any coinage and year plain, that's good. $20. Looking for an opening bid at $20. I believe in about good. This is $25 coin. I believe. I don't even know what it would be in a good, because I would call it a good. Truly, I'm gonna guess $30-something. So, starting the bid at 2/3. I can't really get lower than that, because it's what I paid on this one. So give it a few more seconds for people to contemplate whether they want to fire or not. Yeah, it's silver. It is definitely silver. Silver commemorative. It'll be towards the back of your red books. Everybody should have a red book. Didn't Ken Peavy hand them all out at the beginning of the year? Describe it better. I don't think there's anything else to say that I haven't said, but I'll go back over it. It's the Stone Mountain half. I can give you. Hold on, Cheryl. Let me give you the hard number instead of a off memory roundabout. Here we go. 1925. 1.314. So 1,314,000 were made of this. This is what does it say there? Well, it's generally Robert E. Lee and Jackson mounted on the Averse. Stonewall Jackson, for you non history buffs, it's silver half. It doesn't quote it in the lower grades in the red book, so I'll have to. But I have notes, so I know that I already checked checked what it was going for. So anyhow, this is it's a commemorative from 1925, and the carvings were completed and dedicated in the 70s. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. You got to remember, every single one of these coins is history. The going-ons, the pictures that they have on them. Yeah, it's two generals. That's Civil War. Those are Civil War. Then you got to remember, Jackson became president for us also. Jackson took Florida back from, was it the Seminoles? The Indians who were like the toughest fighters out of any band of Indians in the whole United States, or North America, I should say. And we had almost walked away from Florida and wrote it off. And he was the general at the time, and he went, and it was like some of the fiercest fighting during that time. It was pretty bad. So he was famous, like movie star Michael Jackson famous when he was alive. He wouldn't even let people call him president. This is just personal stuff I know. This has no, I didn't even know I'd be talking about this with the coin. I just know it because I like history is one of my things too. He made people call him general in the White House. He wouldn't let them call him president. And he also was the one that shut down and brought back the our bank to be our actual bank. And it was not ran by the crooked bankers who own the bank now. It's called Federal Reserve. Jackson was probably one of the most honest, pure American. I mean, through and through. There should be a statue of this man in every city in this country, but that'll never happen. And on top of that, regardless of what you think the Civil War started over or what it was about, because it was really a tax hike on tariffs. Anyways, the other man, they went to school together. He went to school in the North. He went to West Point. He was one of the highest, like graduating class percentile. The man was he was pretty much a war genius too. The fact that the South lost was for lots of reasons, but it wasn't because that General Lee wasn't like a fierce competitor. He was, and even when we won, he was shown respect by all the soldiers from the North and generals, and like big time. He was because he wasn't a proponent of a lot of the bad stuff, and he was from the South. It's happenstance where you're born. So that's stuff that we're into it too long. All right, yeah. If you like history and you want to learn about somebody good, I'd suggest Andrew Jackson biography or Thomas Jefferson, my favorite. Okay, we're going past that. Let's see. I got some cheap slabs. So if you've never had a slab before, this is an NGC brilliant uncirculated first day of issue 2007 Philly George Washington dollar in a soap bar slab. No, you read that wrong, Susan. I think the AU 50 was 56. No, you know you're probably right. Is that what it's going for? 56 now? You're right. You're right. Cheryl said 20. Oh, wait. For I wasn't watching the chat. Did I just mess up and prematurely jump past that? I'm sorry, Cheryl. I'm going back right now. Hold on. She did. I just want to confirm it, Cheryl. Right after you asked me to describe it, I started reading in the book and looking around, so I missed it, and CrowdGen missed it. That's all right. But just, I know Cindy. Thank you. So do you want your bid back? That's funny. I'd be scared about. Thank you, thank you. There you go. 20, looking for 21 people, and it's on second call. Dang, I sound horrible. A little bit more of the spray. If you guys ever get a horse throat, sugar-free honey and lemon, this stuff this stuff works. One spray, you keep it in there for 15 seconds and you spit it out. That's the instructions, and it does it. It'll make it subside for a while because I got pretty bad at cough. I don't know what. I've never had this before. It's crazy. All right. Going once, going twice. We're coming up on final call. So fair warning. This is your last chance to bid. 1925 Stone Mountain. Hard to find in any grade. Sold. Excuse me. 420, right? Yes, mom, dad made us hot. Oh, I ain't heard nobody say hot toddy forever. My mom used to. We were kids. We used to drink hot toddies. So Cheryl, 420, and that's the Stone Mountain. Okay, and we're back to the. I'm just writing down my notes. But next offer, a slabbed NGC soap bar holder, George Washington 2007 Philly. It's brilliant uncirculated. That means MS65, even though it doesn't say it there. That's what MS65 is. It's brilliant uncirculated. First day of issue. This is your back. We all know what this coin looks like, this gold dollar. And it has the NGC hologram. Changes all kind of pretty colors. Soap bar is the round corners with the white, like a bar, thus like a bar soap. I call them soap bars. Somebody asked me that last week, and I was like, well, that's pretty much it. I almost didn't know how to answer it, but that's how I learned it. And it's a good looking coin. I believe these have edge lettering too, yeah. I didn't check it. There's a chance that the lettering, if it's upside down, it could be an error. I know. And they're missing also, I believe, on the Washingtons. But a good looking slab, inexpensive. $3 is a starting bid. $3 only. Somebody paid to have it slabbed. You don't have to, because it's already slabbed, people. From the second biggest grading company in the world, who is kind of in the midst of taking over number one. I know the Liberties and the Morgans from the metals companies, the NGC holders cost more than the PCGS holders now. Crazy, huh? They publicly announced it, like I think it was last year, and they started putting millions of dollars that they are pushing to take over first place. So get ready for your NGC holded in NGC graded slabs to start getting a better premium. That's what that means, you know. It's already starting to happen a little bit, so that's cool. I'm just doing this because I have to step aside for 1 second. I'm trying to set that up so you guys can still look at it. There you go. Focus. Focus, Sesame. Oh, I did it, kind of. There you go. 1 second, people. But bid away. 3. We have a bid of 3. We're looking for a bid of 4. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, it's $1. It's still legal tender, right? It's a high grade dollar. Okay, that's a premium. It's in a professional, graded from a company that gives you a guarantee, like you can get your money or they'll replace the coin if they're wrong. That's what the whole grading thing is about, really. Because it's, besides that, it's, why would you even send it to be graded? But it's hard because nobody, private party with raw coin, really sends stuff that's at this low $1 to be graded, because you're too far upside down. The money it costs, the money you put into it, the shipping it, etc., the fee to grade. So the only way we get these things are because very big people do very big bulk submissions. That's what they call them. And their price, everybody's price is different. I don't care what, you read the advertise, oh, it's $30 to slab a coin. Yeah, you don't pay that much. Shop around. You'll find from the same company a discount somewhere in one of the newest magazines, or there's companies online that do bulk submission, and they'll charge a fee. You can send your stuff off to be slabbed by jumping in on their submission, their bulk submission, and you get their price. I'm sure they're skimming. It's not, well, that's a bad choice of word. That insinuates doing something wrong. They're going to charge you a respectable fee. If they're getting it for 10, they're probably going to charge you 15, which is still half of 30. So for you that didn't know that, that's out there, because I didn't know that for a long time. So looking for $4 for an NGC slabbed gold dollar in MS65, which is Choice Brilliant Gem Uncirculated. That's what this is. Brilliant Uncirculated. A Choice Brilliant Uncirculated coin is a coin with nearly full luster, almost no contact marks, and highly appealing with a great strike. That's the textbook definition of Choice Brilliant. Go, and it's on second call, coming up on last call, people. All right, fair warning, last chance to bid. Going once, going twice, sold. Who do you sell that one to? All right, I don't think I'm lagging, and if I am, not that much. You're a little you're just a little too late. I love you. Sorry about that, but there was quite a bit of time went in between my my last call and your 4. So we got Mauryville 4-3. And you got the Washington. NGC slab. Cool. All right. We skipped that one. We skipped that one. We got a 1943. Excuse me. I was at the car wash. People have tons of them trying to get rid of them. What are they trying to get rid of? My email, buddy. Okay, I'll check that right now, Marty. Let me just get the 43S. This is a silver Mercury dime. It's uncirculated, and I'm conservatively, wink wink, putting it at MS60. You see the rating on that? It's a nice toning right under the date and the bust, which is appealing. It's not eye distracting. It's not ugly toning. Here's your reverse. It's got full mint luster. Okay. Okay, with that said, that's what I'm coming. I'm coming. Check my notes. 43. Because I kind of have jumped order here and there. Okay. I'm gonna start the bid at $8. It's kind of I can't call it unless it's just way off. I'm gonna try to get the focus as good as I can. And I don't think so. It's got top and bottom band. Let me take my loop to it. I would have wrote on there full band if it was full band. All right. Oh. It's got, you can see the line fully, but it's not gonna, like depending on where you send it, it's not gonna get full band designation. Maybe if you sent to Annex or one of the but it's I would not bet on that. But it is a it's a good grade. It's a good grade Mercury dime. The reason it's MS60 is because it has a scratch somewhere. I want to say on the bust somewhere, like maybe her cheek. But I mean, it's hard to tell, and a lot of bag mark. It's just bag mark, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong in that the grade could be anywhere in between a 63, from 60 to 63. I love Mercury Dime. I just have not spent that many hours on the grading of them, so I'm not as confident to call it. But I know that I'm conservative, which I'm thinking I'm lower than what it really is. But it's gorgeous. It's just if you collect these, you already know. And it's an uncirculated 1943 silver dime, gorgeous one too. With it's got some mint luster and she's pretty. All right. So where are we at? Oh wow. Okay, cool. You guys waking up. We got $10 and we now are looking for 11. You just bought 10, 40 that specific year, just Mercury Dimes in general. We're on second call, people. Oh, her and me both, oldies. That's funny. That's good. That's too good. Oh, right on, right on. Yeah, I mean every week is a test. You know, not necessarily test, but I pay attention to what is popular amongst you guys, particularly in YouTube, because it might be different. Um, at eBay or USA CoinBook or anywhere that you sell, because people tend to they hover towards each other. So you have these groups of people that are at every auction. They're always You'll find them at the same auction every Sunday. You find them at the same auction every Wednesday. So as the sellers, you have to pay if you don't, you have to pay attention to the trends. So like if you guys like Mercury Dime, I have some good Mercury Dimes. Um, I have varieties. I got one that it comes with its Wexler paper. Uh, I've already sent it off, and I have not slabbed it because I sell it raw, coin basically in the raw. I do slab occasionally, but rarely. But I am starting to get around to sending all because I have a lot of my varieties and errors off to be contributed. So going once, going twice, coming up on last call. Fair warning, last chance to bid, you guys. Going once, going twice. Sold. This one is sold. Miss Catherine, how are you? Tim Davis. Mr. Tim Davis for $10. And that's the 43S. 43S uncirculated. 10 cent. Merc. I like putting Merc. Merc. Nice. That's a good dime. That's a good price. Fair. I love that. That's how easy this is. This is not hard. Some people make these things hard. Okay. Um, we have a. No, I'm going to take this one out because I got her upside down. 3 cent nickel. There's actually two of them. I finally got mine straightened out. It's a long story. I'm not going to get into it. But the one that I've originally used this last month at all four auctions, the AMA, the AMM, they're both good. So either. So if you had already been paid 3 times the 3 weeks before, and you have it or whatever, either will work. Yeah, your username, correct. Thank you, Cryo. And you can click on the notes in PayPal, and that's the place to put your address. It saves you time. It makes it convenient for everybody. You don't have to get my email, but you feel free anytime for anything. Email me. auction, no auction. You want to talk coin, or if you need something, don't hesitate. That's what I'm here for. Okay, 3-cent nickel. That's what we got coming up right now. Okay, this is a 1868, and I would call it very good 8. Excuse me. I just wrote this down. Dang. Where did I write it down? Come on. You gotta be joking me. 1868. I just filled it in. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. And the starting bid would be $14 on this. Yeah, you saw that. That's because if I don't right now, I'm gonna start getting like an attack, like coughing way too much. Okay. These are really small. And this is a type coin, people. For people who have aspirations of doing a typeset book, which everybody should eventually. That's like the cream of the crop, man. Doing your type book, and you weren't seeing it first. I'm trying to get it tilted where see the lines, the vertical in the 3. That's part of the grading. What grade they are. For some reason it's not picking it up great, but it does have it. So let me describe it real quick. I'll look at it one more time with the loop, because these cameras aren't really fair all the time, but I don't want to miss. So your left has full lines on the bottom, halfway up, lines on the top, halfway down, and you can't make out lines in the center, but almost full vertical lines in the third to the right. So that's what you're looking at. Everything else it's showing it to you correctly. All the devices, the rim, the denticles, it's worn on the left side. That spray that I've been using, it's lemon and honey. We have a bit of 14. Yeah, these are great coins. The 3-cent, I have 3-cent silvers too coming up, and the nickel, and these are real type coins. These aren't like you're not gonna find these on like OfferUp. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 4th lowest grade. Thank you. You're awesome, Susan. Mama, call her Mama. The next device in the grading, I believe, if I'm remembering it correctly, it's hair. They do percentage of hair on her. Yeah, this is probably, I mean, there is no real scale. Um, from novice to like you're starting to branch out from the penny, nickel, dime, quarter. This is where you're starting. When you start getting into your cap bust, at least to me, that's my opinion. This is all my opinion. You know, the 3-cent silver, the 3-cent nickel, cap bust anything. Barber's kind of right there. Barber's the start. To me, it's the next rung on the ladder when you start collecting your barber stuff. But I mean, 1868, gosh, that was a long time ago. And these are not, they didn't mint things like they do nowadays in the billions. My God. Washington quarters are crazy. Yeah, it's I didn't check it today, but I want to say it's like $19 is its normal what it's booking for in raw, not slab. Slab would be higher. Would probably, that sounds like maybe a slab price. I could be wrong. Okay, so we're at second call now. We have a bid of 14, looking for 15. It's a 3-cent nickel, 1868 type coin. Going once, going twice. Fair warning, last chance to bid. And we're going to call this one sold. Congratulations. That's a good price for that coin. That's dealer price. You just got that for dealer price. You could also say wholesale. Let me put it back in the slab. One second. Or back in the, it's flip, I should say. Okay. Where are we at? We are Cheryl for 14. 14. Miss Cheryl lady. And you have the 1868 3-cent nickel. Awesome. All right, that goes there. Oh. And my notes real quick. Okay. Next we have an 1835 capped bust dime. I'm going to take it out also. This is conservatively, I'm calling it an about good. I have seen lots of them in very similar shape called good. It jumps pretty drastically from about good to good money wise. So this is another one that this is a good dime at a reasonable price. Darn it. And dimes are little, and I got big old paws. I'm gonna turn you guys around real quick. There we go. That lighting right there looks better. I just want you to be able to see the date clear. You can read the date clear. It's got rim up till my thumb. That side it's worn. I'm going to switch hands here in a second. And the bidding on this is going to start at 15. You can see the 10C. You can tell the device. No date. The date's pretty. Oh. Sorry about that. The date is it's pretty readable, pretty easily readable. Here we go. It's a two-hander dime. Now focus. There we go. There you go. 1835. You got letters in Liberty. You can make out the bust all the way. You can still see the stars. You can see all the stars. It just, at the top of her cap, is the way it wore on this one for some reason. I don't know if that's indicative of them. Sometimes they all wear like the same. I just added this to the auction right before I got on. Um, a handful of them in very similar shape, you know, because they wore maybe differently here or there, but they had the devices, the rim, etc., and the date was readable. And I can tell you right now on eBay, they're all asking in between 20 to 40. It was a big range. So I'm staying conservative. That's why I'm calling it about good. And that's why I'm starting it at like, you know, 40% less than what you're going to find any auction on eBay right now today. So 15 is a starting bid. Anybody? Nobody? 1835. Isn't that awesome? I mean, really. Yeah, it's pretty low mint for sure. And grading is subjective. It really is. Nobody? All right, we're gonna skip this one because I'm okay with keeping it. That's for sure. Okay, just let me get this back in the holder 1 second, folks. 1 second. All right. We'll just get in one quick, really easy, fast. This is an APMEX 5 ounce 999 fine silver bar, 5 troy ounce bar. This particular bar is an older style. It has the original back that they used to make these in, because now they have security backs. This is pre-security back. Okay, it actually has a premium. It has a little bit of a numismatic value to it, which bullion usually doesn't, but some do, a lot does. The package it in is sealed. It's in a sealed bag. It's never not been in the sealed bag. So these sell for more. Um, 4 or 5 days ago, I know silver's probably took a 50 cent drop since I've got this. So I'm gonna start it lower than I was originally, but these were going for upwards to $125 for a 5 ounce bar, because it's the pre-security back and they're sealed, and these are hard to find. Yeah, that's what it was today. So it's not just junk silver spot times five, not by far. So the 85 would be the starting bid. I dig through all the bullion and all the stuff all the time, and there was one of these, so I got it. Like the 2 ounce coin I had sold like the first week, 2 weeks prior. Those are hard to find, and those things were selling for like $50. It was insane. So the last 5 ounce bar last week, that bar was a hard to find bar. They didn't make a lot of these, and you can't, they're never going to again. So I know everybody's silver lovers. That's why I grabbed it, but it might have been better served getting 5 separate ounce bars, maybe. It's got the mirror. Holding in your hand, the weight. Look how thick that thing is. Pretty nice. So it's 999. This is pure silver. Yeah, Daniel knows. He's the guy that's been buying these. I kind of am keeping you in mind every time. I'm not just grabbing a bar because my guy, he's got 100 ounce bar. He's at every bar you could think of, but occasionally, because he doesn't like keep stuff for himself, when he gets them, he puts them in there, and it's kind of like he gets a kick out of like who's gonna be the first one to find it, to cherry pick it, because he knows that these are more than normal. So we got a bid of 85, and we're looking for 86 people. So it's cool because no matter what spot is in the rest of silver's eternity in life, this bullion bar will always command a premium over the top of a bar of its same weight and same purity. So that's why if you were gonna get a bar, you want to dig kind of deeper, take some more time, to have patience and find these types of bars, the ones. But you gotta do your homework. That's all it is. So that's it's. I'm out there doing the putting the time in. You guys get the benefits. That's what I've been doing. That's what I do now. This is what I do. So we're looking for 86 people. I don't think you'll find a 5 ounce bar for 85 bucks. Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I do not think so, especially not this one. Twice a week, probably. Old Worm. I almost always go day after my auction days, so I don't get caught, you know, with like nothing to show, because I got I'm still new to this, doing it full time as my living for a few years now, but I'm lucky. I got probably a handful, maybe 5 people that only buy from me, and so that's a blessing. So those are the people that I'm out there doing it for, because there's days that I spend at the shop, and then there's 3 that I go to, dealers that I deal with, and between the 3, they're local for me. So the overhead, the money, the gas, the time. My time is my time. If I want to spend 10 hours in there to walk out with like 2 buys, that's your guys' good thing. It doesn't. I don't look at it by the hour. I don't work and get paid by the hour anymore. I'm just happy doing this. So it really is a labor of love, right? All right, second call coming up on last call. Last chance to bid, people. Hey, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. I really do. Going twice. Last chance to bid. Going once, going twice. We're going to call this one sold. Yeah, you're very well. You know what? Thank you, Daniel, because I mean, really, um, dude, every week there's stuff that people miss out on, and it's because you buy when you can. I'm hoping everybody's buying responsibly. Don't put yourself on the spot. That type of deal. We're all adults, so yeah. That gold type coin, dude. You scored. That's so freaking awesome. I think it books right now at 780 bucks. So I mean, like, just right off the get go, you're just all the way full circle. You're in the plus, dude. You're doing good already. Okay, so this is Daniel for, what is it, 85 or 86? 85. This will be pickup. He's local, so 85. There we go. Thank you. 85. And that's Daniel for pickup. 5 ounce. Cool. Cool, cool. All right. These are so small. I'm going to show you guys. Well, I got 3, but we'll start with one. Um, this is a type coin. and it is a 3-cent silver, not nickel. That was the other one. This is 1853, and the bidding starts at $11. All right, here we go. I'm gonna turn you guys around, and we're gonna try to show this way. Okay, where we at? Here we are. $18.53, 3-cent silver. These are pretty hard to find um, in like high grade for me because they don't. This is like one of those coins. There's a few other half dimes that dealers can't. They don't. Once they have them, they don't keep them for long. Um, do you know why you're watching? Keeps changing. It's weird. I hope you get counted for everyone. It's showing me 27 right now, which is awesome because that's the most I've ever had, I believe. But yeah, as far as it go, I wasn't paying attention, Catherine. I don't know. I couldn't answer that. I couldn't help you there. So 1853, 3-cent silver. It's got a lot of detail. If it hadn't had that little like gash there, this would be pricey. What 30, okay, likes. Okay, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, so $11. That's it's a pretty fair price for this coin. Very fair. Yeah, I know that the line. You and me both. Trust me. Do I wish that wasn't there? God, I'd keep it. I wouldn't even put it in auction. But I have three different years. They're all in the same grade with different reasons. Um, these go for. I have one that's no date. It just worn off with the date, and you still can see all its vice. Maybe with the microscope. I haven't checked it with a microscope. But even the no date, these things go for like $15. We got a bit of 11. Awesome. I was hoping somebody would get this, man. You guys start doing your homework, start learning about these coins outside of even like your favorites. You do your favorites. Spend your good portion of your time doing your favorites, the stuff that you enjoy and love. But if you come across stuff on the regular, or you do go to the shows, or you do go to your dealer that's local, this is one of those ones that you keep your eye open for. Is the 3-cent silver. So we're gonna call this second call. Going once, going twice, and we have somebody with 12. There we go. Looking for 13. Is that what it is? I didn't know that. Because it's when it comes to some of these coins, silver's not even it's not even in the equation because it's irrelevant. It's the cost of silver is not enough to change the numismatic value of this coin. These coins are hard to get because they're low mint. They're a variety. I'm sorry, not variety. They're a type coin. So, oops, that's why I put that brand new soft micro rag down. Actually, I think it's felt. So, but yeah, they're silver, but it's not like if it got crazy and the people who collect fractional silver, I'm not trading a loaf of bread for this thing. I'll tell you that much. These are coins that we're as a hobbyist in this, we're keeping these records of history for the future. That's what you're doing. You're making sure that this thing is still looking like it does right now. It doesn't get any more harm, and that it's around for the rest of eternity for other people to see, because these things, there'll come a time where they're, the people would inherit them. They didn't really care. Their dad was a collector, so they hawked it, like it just, or it gets used, or like coins like these pop up in like the Coinstars. What the heck? My cousin, auction site or something. It wasn't even coin. He didn't even know about coin. And the guy bought 400 worth with 400 Morgan dollars. I couldn't believe it. Like, what the heck is wrong with this dude? But everybody's circumstance is different. Where are we at? Yeah, Trime. That's correct. Correct. Yeah, I actually have a large cent. Uh, I'll put it up next. We got an 1800. It's the oldest coin I own. 1800 large cent. It's been my pride and joy for about a month. So we're coming up. Last chance to bid. This is on its way out. We're on second call, first, second call, coming up on final. If you're going to bid, pull the trigger. Going once, going twice. Sold. Who got that one? Marie. Okay. 414. Marieville. And you got the 18. Oops, almost lost my line. 3 cent silver. Yeah, definitely. I really thought that everybody would go, but I understand that I've been doing this a while, so I know. But I'll have one for next week to put up, so don't worry if you guys like wanted one, and I had gotten three when I got them, so got two left. So I'll promise to have a silver 3 cent type coin in next week's auction and the following week. So if you wanted one, but you just, for whatever reason, that's nobody's business, then just hang tough and we'll show you one next week. All right. I'm going to do this next coin and then we'll do the giveaway, the second last giveaway after. But this is my baby. And it's the airtight is brand new. It's clean. It's gorgeous and protected. Where did I write down? Yeah. Okay, so I got to start the bidding on this at $45. And this is the draped. This is your draped bust. 1800. You can see all of the bust. You can read the date plain as day. Okay? Because this is what they look like. All right? This is the large cent. Oops. Yeah, I dude, the day I got this, I was so excited. I came like a little schoolgirl, I swear to God. 43-year-old little kid. The fact that this is over 200 years old and it's made out of copper, which is a soft alloy, and that it's still around is by itself, it's amazing. These you'll find these on eBay and in super way worse condition than this one, and they're getting like $40 for them. You don't, these aren't in abundance out there. And there's going to come a time very soon where these are going to start being, they're going to command a lot of money. Poor Susan. There's going to be some weeks where everybody in here has dough at the same time. I'm sure there's, you know what? I didn't put a microscope to it. Um, so I don't know if it is that variety. I don't know a lot because I haven't had a chance to collect these. It's outside of my money. I got this one because I had money in my pocket that day, um, and I knew not to pass it up. But I'm not gonna lie, I am the little guy, and having a $60 coin sitting on in the drawer, that $60 not working for me or being uh, reinvested into other stock, etc. It hurts some weeks, some days. So it just responsibly, I can't hold on to it anymore. I have to, but I had it for a month. No longer than that. I had it for 2 months, about 2 months. And I've showed it to every person who walked through the door. So that's the cool thing about buying and selling, um, is that you get to have hold stuff that you wouldn't normally be able to buy for yourself. So I enjoy the shit out of it. And I can't believe it's friggin' over 200 years old. That's crazy to me. Crazy. So I wanted to offer this up to you folks. And then we'll do the giveaway next. And I'll show one more thing and then we'll call it a wrap. Middle of the month is, or like the third week of the month is always kind of not a great week. But I will be auctioning every week at least once, and it'll be same time, same day, tentatively. It might change till Tuesday. I got to do my homework more. Yeah, it's just everybody's different. Some people would buy weekly. Some people are paid once a month, like teachers. Which God, I couldn't do that. Um, no, 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 Daniel. This is a 1800 half or large cent. It's copper, and this is one of those gooder. This is my pride possession. It's a large 1 cent, and oh, sorry about that. All right, I'm gonna put this one out. Yeah, it's more around the in between 50 60, Susan. So 45 is a really good start. Um, just not large stuff, Daniel. I have 90% 1964, but nice high grade. Yeah, you got the other large cent, but that's a earlier, it's not quite as old. It's a different style bust. This one is it's the bust changed. and it's like you have capped. Uh, this is draped. But yeah, Daniel bought the only large sin I had in God, what was it? Oh, I can't remember all these. Okay, awesome, awesome. You know what? Um, that's good because you have you're gonna acquire your set's getting nice. So we got a bid right there, 45 people. Just this holder is a few dollars. It's in, but this is a nice holder. Yeah, there's a couple of varieties. I think there's an overdate, and I'm telling you the truth. I have not. Yeah, you got the 1843. I have not taken a microscope to it. I'm paid every 2 weeks, very weekly. Cool, awesome. I don't think you're gonna get any bids against you, so that's nice. I've already showed it for a reasonable amount of time. So we're gonna speed this one through, and we're gonna still do a fair last chance to bid. Yo, thank you, Daniel. You're welcome, man. That puts me in money to go out and keep on keeping on. My next buy, I stumbled onto a nice amount of walkers, so I'll probably be showing some walkers next week, some walker halves, silver halves. So going once, going twice, last chance to bid, and we're gonna call this one sold. 1800 large cent. This thing is 217 or 218 years old. The only silver I have left is the 64 halves, 90% silver. So let's do this. When you come to pick up, I'll show you what I got left because it's not like anything big silver wise, because it's nothing that I had scheduled. Silver would only be the silver that's in the sets, in those prestige sets that I showed at the opening. I don't know if you were here. Oh, I gotta write that. I gotta write it down before I forget. Okay, Daniel for pickup and 45. And you got the big bad boy, 1800 large cent. Okay, so let's do this the giveaway, and then I'll pull out those dollars, and I'll for Cindy. I had told her that if she wanted to hang around, that I would show them to her. So I will. Let me put that away. I might have to use the restroom in a second too. I'll pull a couple out for you, Mama. Can you guys bear with me while I go to the restroom? Look at that awesome custom made logo. What do we got? I got 18 showing. So 17. So I'm going to pad it by 3. So we're going to call it 1 through 20. And I got my piece of scratch paper. I got my pen. All right. So when I say go, you guys are going to type as many times as you want. 1 through 20. And whoever gets it first. And I'm going to write. I'm right below you guys, right here. Let me turn it. Here we are. There's my paper. There's my pen. Write it down right now. And go ahead and go. Stop, stop, stop. Somebody got it. Oh, I got to back up. It went so quick. Stop guessing, you guys. Got to back up. Dang it. Where are we at? Man, it was going steady, then all of a sudden it just like went woof. Huh, I think Daniel got it 6. I wrote down 6. Let me verify this because it's you're in between Chocolate Cherry saying 12, Mari saying 3, and I believe that's the first time I saw a 6. Yeah, there you go, Daniel. It's you, brother. Oh, and then CrowdGen. Like, you're the first next 6, dude. What, 5, like 5 guesses, entries after. All right. So cool. All right. I don't know if you saw earlier. So that's, you're getting this clad half bicentennial, and it's nice. It's in great shape. And then also I had thrown in a V nickel, Victory nickel, 1908. So that's pretty cool. So you get your V nickel and a half, man, when you come to get your other stuff. Cool. You're welcome. Thank you, man. So I'm gonna put this over here. Right on, right on. Okay, I'm going freehand so I can open up my drawer. And you too, Daniel. Thank you for coming, man. Okay. This is and this is for Cindy Dixon. She asked if I could put some paper money up, which is fine with me. And this is a silver certificate star note. Oh, I know you can go faster, and I appreciate you being fair, CrowdGen. CrowdGen could have flooded that whole thing with 1 through 26 guesses before you guys got one in. Thanks, old Wormwood. Appreciate you guys for coming. Thank you very much. Now, do you notice the serial number? It is Bookends. So that's kind of nice too. It's got a horizontal crease and a vertical in the center. It's not the greatest grade, but it's intact. And it's nice that it's a star and silver certificate. Okay. So these typically sell for in the 3 to 6 area when you buy them like wholesale. I know there's people on eBay that sell them in a little shittier, excuse me, a little worse condition. And they sell them for like $3, like buy it now price. So this isn't that horrible condition. The ones that you'll see on eBay when it's because they buy them by like 100 count, and then they put those buy it now ads up and leave them up there all year, which is cool. That my first one I ever bought. I bought for $3 off of eBay, and it was in the star. It was just a silver certificate because it's the first one I had seen before I started collecting paper money. So this is it's a cool little bill. That's why I had gotten it. Mission, age, etc. This is 57 A series. Here, let me set this. There we go. Trying to do that with one hand is difficult. $1957 and A series with fancy serial number 9292 bookends. Star note, silver certificate. Make it sound all dramatic, like a TV announcer. And we have a bid of 5, looking for 6. It's an auction, ladies. I know it's hard because it happens to me all the time. But you got to check your feelings at the door. And I have a couple more. So we'll rush through these two. This is on second call, coming up on final call. Susan, we'll see you later, Mama. Love and respect. Shelly, you've been hiding. Were you here the whole time, Shelly? And coming up, last chance to bid. Lurker. She's been lurking. How are you, Shelly? I haven't seen y'all week too many times because I've been freaking sick, man. Now I'm left over with like this horrible frog voice and the coughing. I get these coughing attacks. I don't know what the heck bug it been going around. Last chance to bid. Going once, going twice. We're calling this one sold. Uh, 65. I think last week I had a 63 set up, I believe. Let me write this down real quick. We got Cindy Dixon. Cindy Dixon 4-6. And that is for the 57A 57 A series, silver certificate, star note with bookends. Book end. All right, awesome. Let's see there. Let me catch the chat. Oh, where'd he go, Cindy? Thank you. Yep, congratulations, Mama. Cool. Who asked me about that set? Real quick. Do I have a seat? No, I don't think I do. But I'll tell you what, because I do take orders to, things to find. If you are wanting a 63 set, then I will get you a 63 set. It's not part of the auction. It's, a separate deal. But with the same, you private message me on my email, and then I'll give you a price, and the shipping's the same because there is no other better deal than what it cost. It would be $3.50 to ship it in the continental U.S. Let's see here. This that's kind of a cool one. How about, we got a couple. God, nobody bought that one last week, the 666, but it has actually 5 6s. And then I didn't really know. I just thought, no, I bet that might be something. They go for a lot of money, like a lot. Like people like the 3 6s in a row thing. Anyhow, this is a same. Man, that glare is bad. Here we go. Silver certificate, star note. Correct, Mari. Up to 13 ounces. So I combine shipping. If you bought multiple things, I'll be able to fit them all in there, and it's the one price. But if it gets close to 13 ounces, it goes over, then it jumps it up to the next tier, which is $7.50. And at first glance, this serial number, it's like, nah, my God, this is one I pass up every time. And I caught this one. You guys see what that is? That is a broken ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It jumps the 8 and goes to 9, but there's not one digit that repeats in the serial number. So it's just one off of being perfect. Broken ladder, but it's still, nonetheless, this sucker has a ladder in it. I think that's cool. Very cool. Because that's if it's ladder in order, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, literally in that order, it doesn't even have to be a full ladder to get a premium. But if you have a full ladder like that, man. Tired. I gotta get, you go, sweetheart, if you're not feeling well and you're tired. I'm glad that you came in and said hi. Thank you, Shelly. I'll catch up with you, Mama. Go tell your old man to rub your back or something. Put you to bed. Bye, Shell. All right, $4. Same thing. Little cleaner paper. Very nice. The back. These are like the prior one. Same grade. Excuse me. These are nice solid bills. And the Star Note certificates. It's like you don't get better than that. You can only get better in grade, but it being the silver certificate and the star, that's pretty neat. The serial number, some collectors don't believe in the fancy serial numbers. I kind of agree that fancy serial numbers are the bomb because, of course, these things are mathematically they're anomalies. to themselves. It's ridiculous not to include them in the numismatic part of it. So it's like, it's crazy. We have a bit of 850. So we're at 8. We're speeding these through. We're going to go second call coming on last. We're calling it fair warning. Once, twice, and we have 9. Looking for 10. Going once. Going twice. Last call, fair warning. Sold. I think it's Cindy Dixon. Well, we can't negotiate. It's an auction. Um, I have. I think I got one left. No, I got 2. I have 2 left. So let me put these up, and you might get. Odds are you'll get one. And if it gets to the point where I need to float you $3, Clay, don't worry about it. We'll figure that out. But I can't show preference to either. Like I'm just trying to keep everything on the up and up and fair. So that was 9, I believe. To Cindy. Look at my little girl when she was little. She's 18 now. She's about to be 19 in like a week. She's a manager at a barbecue restaurant. Anyhow, my little munchkin is all grown up. That was her when she was a baby. Yeah, too fast, dude. Too fast, that's for sure. Let's see. That's my mama when she was better. Oops, orientation. This is like one of my favorite pictures. That's my son and my daughter when they were little. I can't even zoom. There it goes. Gorgeous kids. Gotta make good looking kids. Anyhow, Cindy, and you got the broken ladder. Broken ladder. Silver star. Silver star. Okay. What's it saying now? What's it doing? There we go. Sorry, you guys. I think I'm stuck in yeah. I was going the wrong way. Excuse me. All right, this is 1957 Star Note silver certificate. Right on, Corey. Now you see the serial number. That's supposed to be in the center of $1 in the word America. It's not touching, but it's very, very close. This is called a seal misprint error. Some are more drastic than others. The seal where Washington of D.C. is, that's supposed to be centered on Washington, D.C. When they print our bills, they go through a printing process they get printed on 3 times. So they do the serial number and the seals. That's one printing. So they obviously messed this one up because they are dropped low. So that's an error. That's a real error. $4. Start the bidding. Same thing. It's it's a low serial number too. I never ran this one through the. I'm not gonna even run it through. That's part of, like, I really did not check. You guys know what I'm talking about? The website where you go and you type in your serial number and it tells you whether it's rare on the rarity scale. I haven't done that with these. I would assume that it's been done, but where I got them, they weren't. These old timers, these guys didn't do that stuff because they didn't have computers. They still don't. Oh my God! Like, I laugh all the time when I'm in my brick and mortar wholesaler. Right? It's funny because I talk like we talk, all the stuff we know. Like all the commonplace stuff, and he just looks at me like I'm an idiot. And then I just start cracking up because I forget he's like 76 years old. He's like, computer schmuter. I don't need that. And it just cracks me up. Oh wow! I wasn't even looking at the chat. We got 8, and then I got one left after this, and it's just Silver Star, no nothing fancy, um, and that's it. I'm out of them. I'll probably be picking some up tomorrow. So we're at 10, looking for 11. Oh, we got 11. Looking for 12. And these come in, they're in nice, what they should be in, protective sleeves. And I'll ship them out protected. Um, you bought some paper from me already, Stroll. Did you like the way it was packaged? Was that easy? Because I know it should have been plenty strong to keep them from ever getting bended. Because I know some of these things go through hell. It got to you okay. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming I would have heard from you. Hey, there he is. What's up, Coin Dragon? Coin Dragon's got an auction coming up. You guys too. What is it, Frank? This Friday? Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, cool. And I'll continue to package them that way. You got to put your plug in, Frank. 7 to 8 p.m. on, what's SI? C. Oh, C. Muy bien. Muy bien. This Friday, folks. 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So that would be for me. You're a full 3 hours. You're in New York. Yeah. So 4 o'clock. You're gonna be starting this Friday, 4 o'clock for me. I'm gonna make sure I put a note. Because I didn't get a chance to see the other one you had, man. It sucks because I wanted to. Okay, so second call, last chance to bid. Excuse me. Where are we at? Where are we at? We're at 12. Going once. Okay, the 12's a new bid. Going twice. We're on second call. We're looking for 13. Coming up on fair warning. Last chance to bid. Going once. Going twice. We have a bid of 13. We're looking for 14. It's a silver certificate, series 1957. It's also a star note, and it has the seal misprint, which means there's all kinds of derivatives of that. I've seen them all the way to the right towards the 1, all the way up, touching, overlapping on the America. My best one I ever had personally, where it says series 1957, that was actually covered. Like the 5 and the 7 was covered by the seal. That's how low the seal was. That's the best one I've ever had. But if you ever find them and they're touching $1 America or any part, the one over there, then the premium goes even higher on these. But yeah, that digit, the serial number is supposed to be centered. So we're on second call, coming up on final. It's your last chance to bid. We're looking for 14. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. I didn't see the chat move at all, so yeah. Okay. I'm going to put Cheryl for 13. Excuse me. And this is the 1957 star silver. My knees are hurting. Serial print misprint. Serial misprint. Awesome. Awesome. I know. I love these bills, man. Like I can't freaking not buy them, and I love old Americana. Anything that's got a picture of George Washington or freaking Aunt Jemima, I don't give a shit. This is our history. All of us. It doesn't matter where we're originally from. We're all Americans, and I love Americana. You know what I'm saying? It's because we really are lucky where we live. The world is such a hotbed, you know. We really got it. We really got it better than we know. So here we go. Silver certificate, star. Nothing special, except of course it's special. It's a star note, silver certificate. Yeah, right on. It's like it's like your country's to be coveted. It's it's just we're here now. So things are people get hung up on the stupidest stuff, And we're all the same creature. We're all just carbon based. And we're brothers and sisters to the trees and plants and freaking everything's made of carbon. Anything that's alive that lives and dies. Same stuff. So we'll start this one off at $3 instead of $4. Or did I start the other ones off at $3? God, I can't remember. And that was just not that long ago. Yeah, I know, Cryo. Well, I'm gonna stop now. I didn't say what I was thinking. We won the war. I didn't mean that. Did I say that out loud? You can just take solace, Cryo. That we're still owned by England. The Queen Elizabeth is the single biggest private owner of private land in the United States. Did you know that? We have a bid of 3. And I'm a history buff, brother. I do English too. We're indoctrinated. That was, public school here in the States. We do just as much history on Europe as we do here in the States, which is like you don't traditionally. That's not in other countries' practices. But this is a good solid bill. It's got the typical at this grade horizontal and vertical down the center, creasing. Let me show you guys. I don't know if I even hit the reverse yet. Hold folds on the corners, but it classified the 4 that we've shown tonight. They're all the same grade. So the little bit of premium, $1 or $2 over the top, what you guys obviously have been willing to pay for them. I'm glad that I look through them and I label them because I want people to know what they have. But I'm still my money uh, knowledge is growing every day because I'm new to it, relatively new. But I only do the ones, the twos, the fives. I haven't got into large funny backs yet. That's my next. It's not far away. I can't wait to do it, but it is a step up in money because even like the this grade in the funny back, you're looking at like you get in the $20-$25 range. So that's kind of like, I can't get a lot of bill to show because I can't invest that much into it. So, but I'll test. I'll be testing. Yeah, I think so. Coin Finder, right on. I'll be able to get maybe one, and a few, maybe 2-3 weeks from now, and I'll pad it with the same stuff, the ones and the twos and fives, and I'll try to get those because I got access to those in very high grade and for reasonable money. So second call, people. Second call. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Last chance to bid, everybody. Going once. Going twice. Oh, 50 cents. We have a bid of 8. Okay, Cindy, do me a favor and email me because then I'll have it because I look at my email every day. So it won't be something that I'll, because I'm a note guy. I got to put notes everywhere. Like you see all these papers everywhere. If I don't have all these notes, then I forget stuff. I got my tape to the wall there. Like I'm magneted to my light. It's you got to have notes. If you send me a mail and specifically say that though, like remind me that if then we can talk. Then we can have a conversation of like grade, which one, which denomination, and then I'll tell you what I can offer you. So going once, going twice, fair call, last chance to bid. And we're going to call this one sold. We have 57 A series, 1957. Excuse me. A and silver star to Cindy. And that was 9. Okay. All right. That worked out good. Thank you for asking to show some money. I think everybody likes paper money. I know I do. It really is a fun thing to collect. And God, there's so much to learn. There's so much stuff out there. It's incredible. It really is. I don't think anyone can master all of these things in 10 lifetimes, is exciting for me because I love it. There's not because I'm not, how do I put it? Like the stuff I did for a living for years, construction and big construction and little construction and like I mastered that. I did it for 20 plus years on a very high scale, high end, um, and I got really known for it for a little while. But I paid for it dearly. But I loved every minute of it. Every minute of it. This coin thing, I wish I would have found when I was younger. I didn't find it till late in life. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it, Cheryl? It really is. It's freaking awesome. You got it. 1 second, Cindy. We have you here. Then we have you here. And then we have you here. So I don't think I'm missing you anywhere else. I have you for 3 items, 3 wins, 9, 9, and 6. So 18, 24 plus 350 for shipping. So 2750. Is that what you got? Okay, Mari. Hey, Harold, how you doing? You're not talking to me, are you? I don't I don't think you're talking to me. All right. Going in my mail real fast, people. And we have auction. Hey, Travis, this is Mari. Okay, yeah, I got you in there. I have your email. And no problem, Mari. You got it. It'll take me a minute to do them all. Um, so is there anything anybody else wanted to revisit that was shown before I wrap it up? We got our that was cool that his grandson. That was pretty cool. That's the stuff I like. And the engineer kid that does pick up because he's local to me. That guy's great. I'm glad he won too because he's bought a lot of stuff from me. But you get the both sides of the coin. You get the new trying to get the new young kids into it, and then like he's a young man, but he's new to it too. So uh, like it. Sometimes the coin gods they make things right all the time. All right, so I'll sing and dance while you wait. Awesome. I did buy something you had before, and I did not pay all of it. I think I think you. I'm not. I don't think it's me, Harold. This is my fourth. I do it once a week, and I've only done it for a month, so it's not that like long ago. I went to the. I remember your auction. That's when I met you, but I don't remember if you had bought something to me when you went to the hospital. I could check all my emails back. I'd have to go back through quite a bit. But but if I did send you something, you received it. I you didn't pay or anything like that or oh wait, I did, but yes. I did buy something you had before and I did not pay all of it. Oh, well, it's been a while, so I wouldn't I'm pretty good at like because it's not hard to keep track of not a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So I never really have that problem. So we'll just call it even Stevens, man. It can possibly be anything big. All right, Cheryl. Let me see. We'll tally you up, Mama. We got you here for one. Then uh, we have you here for two, three, and four. Okay, 4 items I have, and 14, 14, and 20, and 13, and 16. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 exactly, And then because one of them's the set, so 6750, Cheryl, and I'll make it all fit into that box. If not, I'll be able to put it into the padded bag. But I'll put everything in there nice. You have 66. Did I count that wrong? 16, 13, 20, and 14. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Oh, 63 plus 7. 63, 70, 50. Right? You got the silver premier set for 16. The 57 star silver certificate. You have the Stone Mountain, and you got the 68 nickel. Yeah, the 3 cent nickel. Anyhow, look, you guys, I will do the totals right now. Left my hand. I drew a lot. And then I will shoot you a message and let you guys know your totals. And then Mari, I got you for 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 wins, 4 auctions. And question, thank you, Cindy. Were you asking me something I love? Did I miss something? Putting on the Ritz. Let's see here. Why don't you go where fashion sits? Put it on the Ritz. God, I remember that song. Are you trying to say something, Crowdgen? Lincoln's always, that guy's got a good sense of humor, but he can be stern when he needs to be too. I love that. That's like real man stuff. Young Frankenstein. I agreed to whatever you were saying. Right on, I love him. Yeah, Gene Wilder was the best, man. God, that guy was good. And she's gone now too. They're both gone. I grew up on Saturday Night Live, the original. And then my mom was a big fan of Gene Wilder's. We watched all his movies. Loved him. Really did. How's that work if I put the camera on that once it makes it there? What does that do? That's what PV's doing. I was wondering how the multiple screen thing was going. That's what it was. I get 6650. Yeah, I just did it really quick in my. You're at the 750 shipping. Then you have 16, right? You have 14. That's 30. You have a 20. That's 50. Then 13. That's 63 plus 750 gives you $70.50. That would be the your total, Cheryl. I don't know what am I miss? Maybe I'm messing it up, but I have it all written down. So yeah, because you got one of the big sets. That set by itself's already over the 13 ounces. It's like that heavy. I can't put it in anything or wrap it. Plus with your other 3 things, but that's all you have to pay is just that flat rate, uh, small flat rate shipping. So $70.50, and that's Cheryl. If you guys are cool hanging out, I'll add up everybody's if you want. Um, who else? Mari, you got we said 4, right? So you got 14 and 3. That's 17. 17 and 14 is 31. And where else are you? 31 and 8 is 39. And nothing big, all that stuff will fit in the one. So 39 plus 350 is 4250. That's your total, Mari. Yep, me and you got the same number. Awesome. Okay. Super duper. Dressed up like $1 million trooper. Trying hard to be like Gary Cooper. That song's gonna be stuck in my head now. That's not bad. There could be worse songs, but that's awesome. Oh, you guys want to see a cool fake? Well, it's not. It's a token. And that cool looking? Pretty cool. You want to see what's way better than that though? Again, I just want to look at it one more time because I can't believe it. Why does it do that? Device backlog. I hate that when I turn it instead of horizontal. Look at that beautiful, beautiful. God, I don't get to do gold very often, so I get really excited. But this is like that's a type coin, man. That's a big deal type coin. MS62, which is nice, respectable. 1898. Isn't that cool? It's a gorgeous coin. And look at this. Look at the back on that. It's beautiful. Yeah. I was able to purchase this for, it's kind of like consignment, you know. I went out searching and found it for the kid that was in here, Daniel. He lives locally, so we've dealt with each other on a lot of occasions now, and he's one of my steady guys that buys from me. So I went out and found it. It it because he was almost about to pull the trigger on the same thing somewhere else and for a lot more. So not only was I able to find what he wanted, I was able to find it for a lot less, save him money. So that's awesome because I bet you those savings are why he was in my auction tonight, and he probably spent the savings in my. I know he did. So I mean, what a good dude, and it's nice to that I get to dabble in gold a little bit. That's because it's my your aspirations. If you're gonna do this, you gotta be able to have access to everything. So now I'm beefing up. I gotta learn about the type coins. I know a little bit, and that's cool. So who else? There's anybody else that needed theirs right this second total? Let's see. Daniel, Cheryl, we did. Tim Davis. I don't think Tim's in here still. Thanks for coming, Tim, if you are. I know you bought a few things. We got you down for 1 win, 2 wins, 2 wins for Tim Davis. 10 and 9 plus 350 would be 2250. Okay, that's for Tim Davis. And then, did you get a postage price? You know what I did? I sent you an email before the auction. I didn't know if you wanted me to say it out, like it matters. It, 14 dollars is the first class. That's like the cheapest the lady told me that I could get. So up to you, Cryo. If you want to wait for like next week's auction because you might want to get something or um, so you could pack stuff in there. Because dang, it sucks, man. But I guess that's pretty standard-ish. Thank you, Cheryl. Is that what like what does it? Do you know what it would cost from Canada? Because I remember when me and you were in the stream with what's his name? He just posted too. uh, the three J3B digging in Canada, and he said that he ships all the time to the UK. Now, like it wasn't a big deal, and he had picked it up the shipping on like not the most expensive coin. So I thought, well, it couldn't be very much, but 14. It just seems like. See, it's not the weight. The weight's nothing. It's coin. One coin. It's not weight. It's like the starting in America at the United States Post Office is first class. First class is for us inside the borders. It's $3.50. You get a tracking number, and the 14 that she quoted me was it doesn't even come with the tracking. So I was like, ooh, like if it was more expensive coin, I'd worry. I would pay extra for the tracking. But this is where we're at. This happens. It happens sometimes. See, I didn't know that. It's the same thing with in a lot of my auctions on eBay that sold barber dimes. I did a lot of barber dime. I would put them in letters, and where it's hard to even know if it's in there because you're not supposed to do that. And I only had one lost out of maybe 100. So I'll do a letter, and I'm pretty good at doing it that style. But you have to understand, dude. If it doesn't make it to you, man, it's on your end. I can't absorb that. And I think we're talking. I forget. We're talking like about $12 on $10. But I mean, if you're usually doing it that way and you're getting your stuff, your mail, then I'm not. It won't be no reason to not get it. I'm pretty good at packaging them and taping them up and making them look like a letter. You double up the paper, etc. Drone shipping to Canada. God, you think those things go that far? You're in northern New York. I'm sorry, Harold. I bought a proof $50, a couple other coins, and you got them right. If you want to send me what you think you owe me, Harold, I'm still gonna dig and try to find because there'll be some record of it somewhere. But I'm telling you right now, it's it because I have no recollection. So don't take it personal. I literally am okay with being calling it even Stevens just because that's just as much my fault for not keeping a good record. But if you send 10, then I'm not gonna send it back. It just sounds bad to me, but it's not. But you know what I'm saying. And I appreciate you. I appreciate it. That's that's what I try to do all the time is be honest. I can drive there 30 minutes, fly over in like half a mile across. Right on. Yeah, you're super close. Aim the cam at the screen. I know that was crazy. I didn't know that's why that did that. Try to line it up. That's weird. I wonder why it's blue. I wonder why the blue's dominant instead of other colors. Right on, Harold. When I rotate it, it gives me this big old um, orientation is locked. Rotate device back. It's like screaming at me. It's like I own you. I can do whatever I want. I'm grown. I can eat ice cream for dinner if I want. Yeah, it won't even let me do unlock it. I gotta turn it back. Yeah, I'll take the risk on a letter. You got it. You know what, Crown? And then because for doing the for modding for me tonight, everybody that mods for me, I always send them something in coin. Um, so let me ask you a question. You know which one you got. I already packaged it. Out of these, is there one that you don't have that you would prefer? Because I would like to give you another one for doing this for me tonight. Because I wouldn't have been able to do it by myself.
I had waited to the last second like a dummy, I didn't, approach a couple people to try to get a mod. So I got two of the Olympics. They're the same one. Thank you, Harold. And 1992, the 1989. Harold's not going to stop talking about it. Okay, Harold, it's been a month. Plus, I think the juice was 40% VIG. So that weekly compound. So I think it's $112 now. Just send 10. We'll sell out court for $10. You like that, Coin Dragon? Well, I was thinking two separate letters, dude. You change your mind, Cryo. All you got to do is say, look at Lincoln's live. You catch that, Lincoln? He catches all of them. Just gotta have a little fun sometimes. It ain't hurt nobody. Or I drive over and collect. Come on down, man. What about the proof $half? Okay, here we go. Now it's getting different. Okay, what proof, Harold? Are you saying I don't? You got to be more specific. Did you not receive something? Because I haven't had anybody say they haven't received something. So I need to know exactly what you're saying. That you are you saying you didn't receive a proof and that you owe me 10 and you think that's why I didn't send it? Because that kind of sounds like it might make sense, but I wouldn't do that because I don't. I think he said he didn't receive it yet because he didn't pay it. Yeah, see, I just said what you had just typed. Um, like that sounds right, except that I I, I would have sent it to him. I'm not saying I didn't. He could be right, but I have no recollection, so I'm not going to say anything about anything right now. I'm going to just go through my records. I'm going to find the email, and the PayPal will be easy to find. And then if I didn't send it, it'll be on its way. Would you happen to remember, Harold, what year proof? Because that'll help me too. Show the last coin on the right, please. Oh, yes, ma'am. This one is the 889S, and these are proof. They're clad. They were from sets, and they're immaculate. They're deep cameo. They're in these really. These aren't just airtight. These are like really like the ones in the prestige sets. These are really encapsulated. But this one, yeah, I like this one too. It's really pretty. Look at that. These things are gorgeous, man. Show the last coin. No bitch to me. Hello, Pam. You've been in here, right? I saw you pop up there a few times. I think. Okay, then this is the 92. And this one, there's a few different versions. Like, so if you look them up, this is the Columbus one. Okay. So there'll be some other 92, but this specific one is the Columbus one. So when you flip it over, it's got a big old Spanish galleon and the 500th anniversary of Columbus discovery. E pluribus unum in the water. I think this one's cool. I like this ship. What's going on? Yeah, Harold, brother, whatever it is, then that's it. It is what it is. If I owe you anything, then I'm glad that you came and said something because I don't like not remembering. I owed you 25. Okay, we established that, but I paid you 15. Okay, so there's a $10 balance on a 78 proof half, and a couple other coins. You sold me 3 coins total. Okay, thank you. That's more specific. We're not quite all the way there though, Harold. Did you receive uh, a mix of the coin, any of the coin, or all of the coin? I need to know because it's going to help me go looking for what I need to find. Sopranos, dude, I love the Sopranos. So I didn't send anything. That's what. Okay, so you're saying nothing came. I didn't send anything. You put a down payment basically, and that $10, and I'm sending you 3. So we need to know what the other couple coins are too. This is easy. It had to have been in my auctions, so I've only had the auctions, or I still have them all saved and uploaded on my page. I'll just go through the auction and see. Hey, Cornstacker G, what's going on, man? God, I thought you'd be tired by now. Coinstacker was on the funniest rant this morning, boy. He was letting people have it left and right, and he was having like the best time doing it. I think everybody was watching you. It was good stuff this morning, or this afternoon, maybe it was. Oh, Brian Hooper, what's going on, brother? Okay, right. I went to the hospital. Okay, and was in there for a while. All right, so you probably don't remember. Okay, Harold, give me give me like an evening or two, because I'm gonna have to watch all my auctions from start to finish. I mean, I'll do PayPal, because if you did send something, then then that's it. I'll find that, and hopefully I put a note. I'm pretty good at that stuff. Um, and and we'll get you going. I'm glad that you remembered, because I wasn't. Don't I mean, not on purpose, just because I mean a lot of coin in between. You're my LCS now. What's LCS? Searching some pennies. Lucky. I still got some old rolls to go through, but I don't have any. I got a nice little jug of pocket change, and but I don't have like a box right now. I need to get a box bad. So how much do I owe you? I think it was $10 for the coin, for the half, the proof half, and I don't know what the letter. So you said the world stamp, right? That's what I'm going to ask for. Just is that the right terminology? Corn Stacker wants to know if I got any gold. No, not really. I just got this MS62 type coin. It's not mine, Corn Stacker. I got put on consignment to track it down for a customer of mine, and picked it up for him today, because he was about to pull the trigger on one somewhere else, and I got it for a lot cheaper for him. Dude, it's a great coin. I understand today, for the first time ever, you folks hear me, what they mean by gold fever. I've never owned any gold personally. I've never had it no reason to go looking for it. Um, and so this is my first real like regular customer that he is acquiring a nice set. He is like looking for certain things. I'm so lucky, because I get to like, he'll be here in the morning to get this. So I'll be looking at it tonight. I'll be playing with it. I got to put it back in the plastic so I don't scratch the holder. But God, this thing is gorgeous. So I understand Cornstacker G. I was like, what? This guy's going crazy over it's no different. No, I was wrong. I apologize. I now know. Like, it's like I can't stare at it no more. I'm getting in a trance. UPS.com. Cryo is so convenient. This guy's genius, I'm telling you. You guys know who Cryo really is, right? Everybody knows. Everybody has to know by now. It's not a secret. He's like James Bond. It's James Bond. That guy right there. See at the top. Ooh, I'm low battery, people. Okay, that link will get me to where I need to get it, right? So what you said, like a couple bucks, Crowell? Just put $2 in there, dude, and we'll call it good. Don't worry about it. Hey, Polly Nichols. Yeah, that'll work. And I'll do it as slick Willie as I can, man. We call it Sneaky Pete. I'll make it Sneaky Pete. Now I got like all my favorite people in here now, man. And I got 10% battery. This thing is a work hog though. It made it though. It's hanging in there. You know what? Polly Nichols is in here. I want to show him something I got because I'm pro. I got this MS66 48S, and it's like perfect steps with just like one perfect little yak on it, taking it away from it. That light's bad right there. But this is like my first like PCGS. Nice, 66 pretty good grade. I like nickel. I do a lot of nickel. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yep, pretty nice, man. So we're getting there. We're getting there. 48, 1948S. Loving. Yeah, that's right. Let me just send you the 78 proof $50. Well, of course, Harold, but I'll send you whatever, an invoice, the whole nine. And I know I have 78 half proof. Matter of fact, within reach. So no problem. God, I want to say it was on to the top. I'm not that nuts like I would know where your coin is, but 79, that was close. 82, 73. I know there's a 78 right there. Uh, did your missing coin look something like that, Harold? Where are we at? 78 proof, deep cannula, $50, clad. Yeah, I don't either. That's why I'm gonna have to go through the. Okay, and I'm putting this. I'm gonna put this in a 2x2 right now. Put your name on it. I'm still gonna have to go through the record and find because I have to. That's the only right way to do it. Do you mind stating how much you paid? Huh. I don't know if I can do that. Why? How much would you have paid for it? Oops. They booked for 700. What 775, I believe. And God, $700 is what my customer paid for it. I can't do this one-handed, so I'm gonna have to. It's right there, Harold. You see it? It's not going nowhere except to you. But Harold, I need you to send me your address, sir. And then I'll send this off to you now. And the other, because we both don't remember, the other I'm gonna have to track down. It's not that big of a history. This is my 1 month I've been doing this. So I know I had done one off of like the three prior. So there's four that it could be in. It's probably the first one. So I'll start there. And so I'll find out what it is. What we'll make it right, Harold. We'll do it soon too, sooner than later. But in the meantime, so I'll get you this half out. Send me your address, okay? Hey, thanks, Paulie. Because I really am trying, man. Every day I'm doing this every day, all day long. This is what I do, and I've been doing it other places. I sell other places, but I didn't know this community was here. I stumbled onto it, got by luck, thank God, because I needed this right now. I really did. This has been just like a great thing for me. And I'm grateful. I'm super grateful. So I just, I worked 7 days a week, friggin' breaking every bone in my body, literally. I'm grateful to be able to do this because I can't do the other no more. So I appreciate all of you guys. I think that's the most thumbs up I have ever had so far. That makes me proud. I am very proud. So thank you, you guys. Yeah, don't forget, you guys. CoinDragon, he's doing an auction this Friday at Eastern Time, 7 p.m. I believe. You got to do your own plug there. You got to put the info up. 7 to 8. There we go. Yeah, Eastern. Okay. I remembered that right. God, it comes and goes, I tell you. Cool. Paulie Nichols is starting one in March. A monthly, once a month in March. Right on. You got it now, Cheryl? You got it. Thank you, Mama. Sweet. Okay, because this tablet is going to die. It's what I'm broadcasting on. So I am going to bid adieu, and I'll probably see most of you all over tonight later on because I do shipping next day. So I stay up and I get all these things packed. It's kind of like one of the things I pride myself on because it's pretty hard. It gets damn hard sometimes keeping up with the shipping, just having it done. But I ship every day around noon if I do have shipping. So I'll get all you guys' stuff, of course, pending payment, out tomorrow.